Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the CHS Weekly Report. I'm Associate Principal Kristen Peterson, and this week I'm talking to members of the Chesterton High School Softball team. Thanks for coming in. I'm excited to talk to you guys today. First, can you introduce yourselves and tell us what grade you're in and what position you play on the team?
My name is Charlee Mackormack. I'm a senior and I'm a pitcher.
My name is Aubrey Ciupak. I'm a junior and I'm an outfielder.
My name is Charlee Mackeigan. I'm a junior and I also play outfield.
Awesome, thank you. Now, can you let us know if you are involved in any other clubs or activities at CHS?
The only club I'm a part of is Red Cross Club.
I am a student trainer at CHS.
Pretty much softball is my life, so I just stick to softball.
How old were you guys when you first started playing softball?
I think I was 5 when I first started playing softball.
Yeah, I would say around that age too, but I started playing travel ball when I was in 4th grade.
Around 6 years old I started playing softball.
Wow, you guys have been playing a while then.
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, we'll repeat this part before we sign off today, but can you tell us a little bit about the softball team's upcoming fundraiser?
We are having a pancake breakfast on March 18th from 7 to 10.
Where's the location of it?
George's Gyros in Chesterton.
It's a drive-through or eat-in. You get 2 pancakes and 2 sausage.
And how much will tickets cost?
$6.
Who and when can we get those from?
Us.
Anyone.
Starting now?
Now.
Yep.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your coaches and what can you tell us also about your team?
So Coach Lynch is back in full swing this year. He's really excited and has kind of just been talking about what he wants to change program-wise on and off the field, and has just been talking about what to expect of just more hits, more runs scored,
wins,
and more wins, yes.
We have a new addition to the coaching staff, Coach Elena McElfresh. She seems like she knows what she's doing, and I think she's going to be a really good addition.
Yep. And then we got Jack Wilson moved up to varsity assistant, so I think pretty much all of us are excited about that, and I think we put a really good team together this year.
Great. What kind of changes? You mentioned that Coach Lynch had some different goals for the program. What were some of those things?
In the fall when we started fall practices, he kind of gave us the stats of last year of hits we had and runs we scored, and basically just said that, to meet the goals we want of winning and moving on in the postseason, that all these numbers need to increase. So he's just been really talking about how to get more runs if hits aren't coming and how to play a short game and then just ultimately trying to win a game.
Tell us a little bit about your favorite things about playing softball for Chesterton High School.
I love the pregame locker room sessions we have. We always jam music and we always get pumped, especially on the bus. I mean, we're always talking to each other and we're singing our hearts out before the game.
We definitely have a good group this year. Incoming freshmen are good, so I think that our team is going to be good this year. I'm really excited for that.
I'm just excited to finally play in Chesterton jersey. It's been a long time.
And we are all excited to finally see you play, just for the record. What is your training schedule like? Do you guys practice every day? What times? How does that work?
So tryouts were Monday and Tuesday, and we've been practicing every day. But from January and February, we practiced 2 days a week. But now practices are about every day.
Yeah,
2
about
hours.
every day for the next 3 weeks. We'll be in the field house. If there's some way we can be outside with the weather, then we'll try. But for the next 3 weeks, we'll probably most likely be indoors before our first game.
Have you been able to be outside for anything yet?
No.
No, too wet, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Can you take us through a regular average practice? What does that look like from beginning to end?
Usually we stretch and do all that fun stuff and then see what's on the agenda for the day. Recently it's been a lot of a mix of like hitting and fielding. Usually in the winter
we usually like a half and half.
Usually in the winter it was kind of like this is a hitting only day, this is a fielding only day, so kind of just depends on what the coaches are feeling like.
Yeah, now that we've been practicing every day, I think there was 2 days now we've blended hitting and fielding together.
Yeah,
but we kind of just split it up and make sure everybody gets enough hits in the cage and everybody gets enough grounders to work on what we need to work on.
Great. How would you guys individually prepare for a game mentally?
Well, the game is 90% mental, so that's a huge part when playing any type of ball, softball, baseball. So I like to make sure that my team is good, make sure that everybody else is feeling good. That way I know that I can feel good, that my team is good. So, I mean, music is a great way to get pumped up for a game, whether it's with the whole team or your own music in your headphones.
I think, well, if I remember right, it's been 3 years since I played. If I'm pitching, I kind of just make a plan of how I want to attack batters and how I want the game to go. And obviously, I carry that into a warm-up. And if something's not going right or something's going good, I communicate that with the catcher or coach just to kind of get a game plan down before I step on the mound.
Yeah, for me, it's more of music. Music puts me in a really good mood, makes myself feel better, feel stronger, and just make sure you're always, even if it's to yourself, I mean, positive talk towards yourself. I mean, obviously you want to pick up others if they're down, but just like Aubrey said, 90% mental health in the game.
So how do you stay motivated when you do have, like, some tough losses?
My teammates, especially Aubrey. She is, I think, one of the most positive people and smiley people we got on the team. But, you know, my teammates, they always pick me up if I'm down.
Yeah, growing up, I was taught to always see, like, the positive side of things, always have a PMA, positive mental attitude. So that's what I always try to bring onto the field, not only for myself, but for my teammates, to make sure that they also have a PMA.
Yeah, and just something to add on with that, I feel like, you know, how our season is just kind of set up, you could have a tough loss on a Monday and you're going to play 3 more games that week. You know, it's just trying to get past it, take what you learned and move on, basically, if anything bad happens.
You just have to learn from your mistakes. I mean, if you miss a grounder, it goes between your legs, don't think about it. Play's done and over with. Just got to work on the next play, get the next out.
Yeah, you gotta take that little bit of time after you made that mistake and use it as motivation to work towards the next play.
Great. What personal or team accomplishments from the past are you proud of?
Last year during awards, I won Best Mental Attitude. So that's for me personally. Any for the team?
I know. Last season, I did have a really hard season. A lot of things happened with my dad and surgery and everything, so I missed quite a few games and quite a few practices. But I mean, I was always striving to do better for him. So
you're proud of that.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, and I'm really proud of that because I didn't give up. You know, I kept playing for him.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of relate to that. I feel like, I mean, although we haven't played a game yet, it's just, like, rewarding that I get to play. And, like, you know, I start thinking back, like, man, I didn't survive just one ACL tear. I did 2. And, like, just everything that has taken, I don't know, makes it like a you did it moment.
That's definitely something to be proud of. What goals are you setting for yourselves for this upcoming season?
Most definitely my batting. I've always struggled with my batting, but I'm starting to focus on my footwork and making sure I use all my strength that I have.
My goal is to try to pick up my speed a little bit, in the outfield especially, and on, like, base running.
I mean, on a more team level, I think definitely a bigger goal is to win more conference games. And honestly, it feels like the sectional could go any way this year, and obviously that would be a good accomplishment to win sectionals.
And don't get hurt either, please.
Oh, yeah. And
we can't
don't
afford
get
that.
hurt.
Good personal goal.
So, yeah.
Stay healthy, right? When and where is your first game?
Our first game is Tuesday, March 28th at Hobart.
Yep.
Wow, it's coming up quick then.
Yep.
Great. Are there any teams that you particularly look forward to playing each year?
I don't know why. I always look forward to playing Valpo and Michigan City because I have 2 friends on each team, and I love them to death, and I played softball with them since I was little, so I always love playing old teammates of mine.
I would say the teams that are the most challenging are probably Lake Central and Crown Point, even though, we might know how it's going to turn out in the end. We always strive and look forward to those games.
Yeah, I would definitely add, a Valpo Chesterton game is big in whatever sports. Obviously, looking forward to that one.
After you graduate, do you have plans to continue to play softball in college or just recreationally?
I do not plan on playing college softball. I'm going to go to college and just focus on my school. Looking to be a teacher, go into education. So, but I do plan on playing a rec team at some point.
I would like to play after high school in college. If there is an opportunity for me, then I will definitely take it.
So kind of just being hurt, I will not have a chance to play after college, nor do I think my body could handle 4 more years of softball. So I don't really know what my life will look like after graduation and sports being done.
Have you decided on a college, though, you do want to attend?
Yeah, so I actually decided on Wednesday that I'm going to the University of Kentucky to study nursing.
Ooh,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's awesome. Beyond your coaches and teammates, is there anyone else who you feel really makes an impact on the success of your team? Sorry.
I don't know, obviously. For the team, I don't know about who else outside of the coaching staff and the girls themselves who contribute. But for me personally, my parents are a huge help when it comes to this game. And I owe a lot to them in this sport.
No, I can most definitely agree with you on that one, Aubrey. Both my parents are very supportive, but especially my dad. My dad is the one who got me into softball and sports, and he's always been my number one supporter. He's never missed one game from I was 6 years old to now.
Wow, that's great.
So,
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree on that side. Both my parents have been through the journey with me, and especially my dad. He's been my catcher my entire life, so I know he's definitely excited to finally see me play in a game. But I would also say that our awesome athletic trainers, Miss Lazar, Mr. Seno, Miss Smith, they've impacted my life so much, and they keep us all healthy. And right now, 3 out of the 4 varsity pitchers are injured, so they're working hard each day to try and get us on a mound and try and get us to be successful.
Yeah, we are definitely fortunate to have all of them.
Very grateful.
Yeah, working with our programs. Okay, before we wrap things up, can you once again repeat the information about the softball fundraiser?
Yep, George's Garrow spot in Chesterton. It's from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tickets are $6 a piece. You get 2 pancakes, 2 sausages.
And you can get them from us.
Yep.
And the date?
March
March
18th.
18th.
March 18th. Great. Is there anything else you guys wanted to tell listeners about the Chesterton High School softball team that we haven't discussed?
Yeah, you got to come out and support us.
Come out.
You got to come out and
Please.
support us.
Senior night's May 12th.
Senior night is May 12th.
I'm glad you threw that out there. And what time did the game start?
It kind of depends.
Anywhere
4:30 or
from
5.
4:30 to 5, yeah.
Okay, so if I want to support, that's when I should be there.
4:30
Yep.
you should be there.
Great.
You can also get our schedule on the CHS, or the Chesterton High School homepage in athletics.
Very good. Okay, that's going to wrap things up for this week's edition of the CHS Weekly Report. This has been Kristen Peterson, Associate Principal of Chesterton High School, and I've been talking to the 2023 CHS softball team. Thanks again for coming in, and good luck this season.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.